All right. What's going on all my new current and future rideshare drivers out there? Welcome back to the channel. I'm rideshare driver Dustin, and today we're going to talk about what I've been dreading talking about for since it first came out. Is this new company called Tryp? Okay, I guess it's been around since like 2014 or something like that. They just got a website. They came up last week, and a lot of people, I'm sure, have probably heard about this by now because so many people are trying to push for it. They're all trying to recruit for it. And what I want to know is what the drivers think out there. Do you think this is like the next big thing to compete with Uber and Lyft? Or do you think it's a scam to get drivers money because everyone knows that, rideshare drivers are upset with Uber and Lyft over our low rates, more pay cuts, make us feel more like employees than actual independent contractors. So do you think people would try to take advantage of that and try to jump on that and make people think about this new company that has that says you get to keep 100% of your fares and everything else? And it I don't know. Personally, it does sound too good to be true. Okay, and then of course the whole referral system, which is really nice. In a way, of course, you make money off of what everybody else does. Well, I mean, who wouldn't love that, right? So that makes everyone kind of like want to jump on that pretty quick. And I want to know what other drivers feel out there. I saw what some of the YouTubers felt. Keep 100% of the fares from 0 passengers. See? Yeah, and that's what I'm going to get to as well. I see so many people pushing for this company to happen. I'm trying to get on my other phone here, guys, so I can see what everyone's saying. But there is no app for it. No rider app, no driver app, and you have to pay to become a driver or influencer or something like that. They're tripping. But the thing that gets me the most is you have to pay to use this service. Now, I don't know any other app out there for the gig economy that people do, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all these other things, Instacart, that you actually have to pay to use their subscription for, each month. I guess there's a year one too. I don't know. I've been trying to stay away from it and didn't want to talk about it. And that's why, but so many people keep messaging me every day. And every day, more and more people keep trying to get me to go on their team to like promote for them so I would make them money. It's like, if I'm going to do this, if this became real and everything else, why the hell would I go under somebody else's team when I could just start my own team? I have a lot of pull. I have a lot of subscribers on this YouTube channel. I run a Facebook group of almost 20,000 people. Like, a lot of people out here that are trying to push for it don't even do Uber or Lyft. They don't even do Uber and Lyft, and they're talking about rideshare. This would be the next best thing. You guys will love it and everything else. But it's like you don't even know what we're going through now. How are you going to know this is the next best thing if you don't even know what the other thing is? So, I don't know. And I know the website just finally became live like last week. I think the last 2 days, yesterday or something, that people are just now getting, like, I guess, website codes to try to sign people up. But, like Rideshare Revolution just said, I mean, what are you going to, 0% of, 100% of zero money making is still zero. Okay, and that's basic math skills. How can you make money when there's nothing to be made there? I understand, like everything else, you need a testing market or something like that. Well, then you try to recruit in that market. Don't try to get people all over everywhere else where you don't even have an app out to see what bugs it's going to have. Just like Uber. Uber's been out for years and they still have massive glitches. Everything still goes wrong all the time. So, okay, let's read some of these comments. What's going on, Driver Lady Pro, Rideshare Boom, MLM, man, haha. Sounds like a pyramid scheme to me. Let's see. Okay, we got 57 people watching. If you think it's a pyramid scheme or something like that, give it a thumbs up. If you think I'm wrong and it's going to be real and everything else, give it a thumbs down. Okay? Well, that's how we'll play this out on this video. Like I said, I know if this is a true company coming out, obviously, we'll have to see what exactly happens. But I can't personally recommend people going out to sign up for this company that doesn't even have, it's not even live. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly it was supposed to go live November 1st. Then it was supposed to go live, I think, like last week. Now it's supposed to go live sometime in the first week of January. But there's still no app, no advertising for passengers, nothing out there. So I'm curious on how you're going to sign up drivers now, make them pay, and then what if there's more delays on getting the app out or getting something out there? So that people are going to just lose $200 a month for nothing? Because it's like, damn, I mean, hell, send me your money. Send me the super chat. I'll take all that money. I mean, shit. I can guarantee you nothing. And I feel bad saying it because, I mean, if the company does go live, you know what I mean, and somehow becomes real, because to me, it's not real till it's live. It's just an idea. It's a good idea in a way, but at the same time, it's like, eh. And a lot of people have been saying a lot of bad things about their CEO. You know what I mean? Like he's been a part of other scams and shit like that. And I don't know. I try not to think about it because, like I said, I didn't even want to talk about it, look at it, nothing until it's live. Because to me, until it's live and people are taking trips, you know what I'm saying? Trips. Then it's not real. I don't think it's real until I actually see it happening. You ain't right in the head. What's going on, Rideshare Professor? I would never sign up a single driver to do this. Do people know of Ponzi schemes? Exactly. There is only one app out there that I like that is almost like a pyramid, but you only get to go one level underneath what people do, and that's the GetUpSide gas app. Okay, that is the only one where whoever I refer, I get 2 cents a gallon every time they ever get it. Whoever they refer, I get 1 cent a gallon. That's it. Just one line. That's the only app I know that does something like a pyramid that actually is beneficial to everybody and works out. All this other stuff is just crazy. Bill Reisner, negative Coach Rider. What's going on, man? Rideshare Professor, show us the money. Taking before delivering. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Hope you are doing great. I'm doing fine, man. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm still deactivated with Lyft. I'm sure everyone's going to ask that question next. Yes, Lyft has never got back to me, so screw them. Yes, I am still with Uber, as you can see, so all is right in the world. What's going on, JMD from Vegas? What's going on? Tryp sounds more like a pimp than a company. See, this is why, like, I already had my opinions, but I want to see what everybody else says. Nico, hey, Dustin, can you report an Uber driver if they smell like BO? I mean, you can, but you should just tell them that they smell bad. You know what I mean? Don't be a douche and report them. Just be like, hey, dude, you need to do something about it. One level is legal. See? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm like, I don't know. This just sounds too crazy. And I know the entrepreneurs talked about this. I know Rideshare Revolution Geo, he's talked about this. The Rideshare Professors talked about this. And I even saw Harry Campbell's, I don't know what the heck to call it, but his article that he wrote or something about it. And Chris Brothers Tampa, yeah, not going to do Lyft. Sounds like a scam. Tryp reminds me of Elo Motors. But to me personally, I just don't know about any of this, and that's why I've been trying to stay away, but I'm so tired. People, stop messaging me to be on your team, okay? I'm not going to be on anyone's team. It's not real yet. I'm not sending you any fucking money until it's real, and even then, I'm going to have to sit back and watch it for a while to see what happens. What's going on, Vinny? You keep missing my comment by 1 or 2. The only positive I see for that $200 a month membership is that it can be a tax write-off like Maestro. That is true. But even then, you'll get the tax write-off, but you still spent that money on what? That's what I want to know. What'd you spend that money on? Are you getting trips? Are you picking up rides? Now, that was the Smakovich. Yes, to me right now, the company gets the Smakovich until anything else. Dustin, can you send me $5? Supposed to send me money, man. Send me money. Moon says, play the market a bit. Yeah, I mean, they got to do something. And like I said, a lot of times, oh, hold on, what did that say? Tryp is the next Amway. I like that. Tryp be tripping. But that's what I'm talking about, people. That's why I wanted to go on here. And like I said, I hate to talk about it, but it has to be discussed. I have to say something about it because everyone's asking me. So I might as well go on the record by saying, until it's live and everything's going good, I am not recommending it, okay? I don't want any of my people to get screwed over and, you know, get scammed. And I know a lot of people that are pushing for it and everything will be like, well, it's not a scam, it's not a scam. But you know what? Then why are you pushing it? I want to know, they're pushing it so hard so they can be on top. So when people start making up all the money, they're the ones that are going to benefit from it. And it's like, oh, you know, we can help you market it and everything else. It's like, I don't need no help to market. I market everything just fine the way I do it. It's like, I don't know any of these people out there with YouTube channels, Facebook groups. I mean, I don't know any of all that out there. So, are we your people? Yes, Dragon, you are my awesome people. We are all in the same game. Rideshare Professor said, Lyft, wake up, smell the coffee. Keep making the money with Uber. They are getting free publicity. The people who are pushing it are classic LMLers. No clue about the rideshare business. See, and that's why I hated a lot of them. They were like, oh, we're marketing experts. It's like, what the hell? Marketing expert isn't a rideshare driver. You don't know what we have to deal with all the time and how we have to go. It's like, hi, Nico, can you see me? Happy birthday. It's on Christmas. Just kidding. Thank you for always being a positive video. I try to be positive, and I try to keep it real with everybody at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to, like, down it too much. But as of right now, it isn't live. It was said to go live and everything else. So, Jason, no, it did not go live. So I'm just tired of hearing about it. I don't want to hear anything else about this stupid app or company or whatever the hell until it's actually picking up people. What's going on, Timothy? Hey, Dustin, how you doing? Always enjoy your videos. You ever get the person who keeps on canceling you? I've had that a couple times. Yeah, sometimes it happens a lot. I think it's mainly, especially like for Uber, I think it's mainly because you're further away. They don't like the time frame. They think they're going to get somebody different. And then I think after the third or fourth time, they realize they're not. But remember, guys, with Uber, if the same person cancels on you 4 or 5 times, you can report that in and still get a cancellation fee. Probably only one, but it's still better than none. Eli says, if their idea is so good, start it with the first month free for drivers. Then when we see it works, we'll pay the $200 a month fee. See, even that's a better idea. You know what I'm saying? Because right now you're just shoving up money and hoping for something to happen. You know what I mean? That's just, you might as well just go to the casino and roll the dice a couple times. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, crap. Put $200 down on blackjack. Put $200 down on red and just spin it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. James said, today is one of them days where I spent pretty much what I made driving today. Damn, that means it was a slow day, I take it. And why are you driving around wasting gas then, man? You're supposed to sit, wait, and then move 15 minutes later. You know what I mean? Come on now. Always bet on black. That Ghost Rider. Oh, he's a Ghost Rider. You got to listen to him. Oh, now you're sitting. Nico says, what's your scary Uber passion you ever had? When people get really smashed and drunk and won't get out of my car. And make me worry about if I have to defend myself and then how it's going to play out. Because thankfully, being in Florida, I'm in the stand your ground state. So I got the law on my side in most of that. So there's been a lot of rides out there. Rideshare Professor, no headquarters, no hubs, no offices, no app functioning, cute graphics, one little video, no proof of licenses, just marketing to drivers. I would rather play blackjack 7 hands of $20 each. See that? And that's how I feel right now. James said, research the guy behind Tryp and you will find someone who is part of several failed MLM schemes. See? That's what I'm saying. I'm not even freaking bothering my time with researching this and everything else. Oh, Timothy, what do you think about Nick Foles? He's the man. He won it for us last year. This is the same week Carson Wentz went out. Or last week was the same week he went out, and then he brought it in, so blam. We got a chance still. We're not out of it yet. Carlos, love your videos, but still a noob. Thinking of joining Uber Eats, Postmates, but need more video of the pay. My wife gave me the Smackovich to take it into gear. I drive a 1998 Honda hatchback. Ooh, they might still let you do Uber Eats, but you definitely can't do people with that. Rideshare boom. LMM equals red flags. That's right. Dewey, let me hear you say negative, Ghost Rider. I ain't saying that. Go Eagles. No. Oh, here we go. Jason said sometimes they cancel before it. It might say 20-minute pickup without cost a long pickup fee. So I call fishing, try to get you closer to them, and they don't have to pay the long pickup fee. I agree because they know they try to cancel when you're halfway to them. So I see what you're saying on that. But come on, guys, let's get some more in here. See, one thumbs up means Tryp is a scam and no one's going to go for it right now. Thumbs down means I'm wrong and you should be signing up. We got one thumbs down, so somebody thinks people should be signing up. So I don't know. It's hard. I can't never tell anybody to sign up for something. Just throw your money out there for something that's not working, not in order. And like I said, has no app or anything. The website looked pretty good, don't get me wrong, but that just happened to go up after so many people complained that there was no website. I think Rideshare Professor and Dave the Uber Slave did a video on it. So then all of a sudden it popped up. Troll hit thumbs down. Yeah, that's so. They're always out there. But hey, you know what? I appreciate all you trolls too, man. Keep things interesting. What's going on, Dark Road Run? What's going on, Driver Lady Pro? Timothy said, yeah, I'm a cheesehead born and raised in Green Bay. I hear you, man. I ain't gonna hate on you. It's all good. Uber Nights. All the best, Dustin. Have a great Christmas, all you Uber drivers. Thank you, Uber Nights. You as well, man. Jason said, scam. I call scam on everything until they prove me wrong. I agree. I hate to say it, but I agree. And I'm just so tired of people messaging me all the time. You heard about this new company called Tryp? And a lot of people, when they make posts, they're just like, what would you think about this new company that you could keep 100% of the fares and everything else? Like, they're scared to say the fucking name. Like, we all know what it is. We've all heard about it by now. If you haven't, now you have. It's still raining here in Orlando. Yeah, it's still raining here too in Tampa, guys. It's been raining its ass off, and that's why I was like, nope, I ain't going out there. Even if it was the weekend, I ain't trying to. The risk doesn't outweigh the reward. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to me. And it's not surging. It hasn't been surging all day long, so it's like, screw that noise. I ain't going out there to risk that damn $1,000 deductible for no surge. Jose says, I'll take my chances. You tripping, Jose, you tripping. Yeah, 100% of fair, another other lies. Jacob says MLMs, 99% of them fail. Dragon said Tryp is a bad trip. Nancy says thumbs up on this video, thumbs down on Tryp. No, because then everyone will thumbs down my video. So come on, guys. Thumbs up if you think it's a scam. Thumbs down if I'm wrong. We will let the people decide on what it really is. What's going on, Jamari? What's up, man? Heather says, I was talking about you during Dave's live stream the other day. I appreciate that. Hopefully Dave didn't hate that too much. Anthony says, scam. Dark Road Rideshare Revolution in the house. Super awesome. He was here. He talked for a second, then he went away. What you doing, Gio? You're working. You're about to start working tonight. It's at nighttime. But you're in Chicago, so you're like, what, 2 hours behind? So, yeah, you're about to start your shift here soon. Do I hear go no? No, James. That's a negative. Jason says, Tryp sounds like a 1969 hippie trip. Yo, man, you want to try this Tryp? Just give me $200, yo. Give me $200. Oh, he said no, he laughed. Okay, Heather. Rideshare boom. We're going to end up having a green Christmas here in VT. Heavy rain in 50s the next couple of days. Damn. Oof, I'm glad it ain't that cold here. I heart Cryptoverse. What's going on? I failed my taxi driver test badly. Taking again in January. What? How the hell do you fail taxi driver? You know what? I'm sure it's probably harder than it thinks, so I don't want to say anything about that. Tryp can be a good weed app. Yeah, that's funny right there, Dark Road Run. I could imagine that. Like, yo, man, I need some shit. Order that Tryp. Dustin, I'm coming to Florida January 1st. Would you like to do a collab while I'm there? Oh, we might be able to do that. It's New Year's Day. I don't know how I'll be that day. I might be hungover or something like that. William says, if you heard about it on the internet, then it must be true, right? I like that one. And Nico says, can an UberX driver make the passenger walk to the location if they are a block down? This happened to me, and he had another car because the driver DM'd me telling me this. Yes, if there's too much traffic or something like that and he's trying to help you out and you can't get out of there, I know if it's an express pool, you have to walk. So, yeah. Yes, you can. A lot of drivers will do that. Like if you're going to pick up somebody else from an event and you know it's going to be just hellacious, a half an hour, 45 minutes to even get off that street, I would tell people to walk as well. Oh, there's Rideshare Revolution. I'm done. Horribly slow today. Damn, sorry to hear that, man. I'd have thought Chicago would have been popping. At least tomorrow and Saturday night, definitely with all them last-minute shoppers and stuff. Go Blue, what's going on, man? Dustin, a low of 40 tomorrow night here. Whew, man. Screw all that noise. Texas Tornado, go. No. About to beat them Bucks and take down them Eagles' playoff chances. No. Bucks, the Eagle... Yeah, the Cowboys going to choke, man. They ain't done nothing since the 90s. I heard Cryptoverse, second language. That is how I failed it. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, then I would have failed it too, then. Because I don't know enough Spanish. I know enough to get me a drink. Una cerveza, por favor. There goes my Spanish. Santiago, keep it up, Dustin. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Dragon says, hey, Rideshare Boom. I'm in BT also. Uh-oh. Y'all should hook up, man. Not like that. Y'all should hang out. Boston, hey, Dustin, how long do you think it will be before all these YouTubers that are showing ride footage will be deactivated, including your friend Dave? Well, I don't know. It depends. If you have permission, I think you're just fine. Hopefully they won't get deactivated. I wouldn't wish that on anybody out there. You know what I'm saying? This is how people make their side money or their full-time money. So I don't wish harm on anybody because you don't want that bad karma coming back on you. So just try to stay positive and hopefully they won't. As long as he's doing the right thing and everything else, he should be just fine. Does Tryp have a search? You know what? I have no clue, man. I heard try taking a test in a foreign language. Booger everything. Oh, yeah. Screw that then. Uber Black here will possibly be affecting my select rides here in Orlando area. You know what? I heard about that, and they just might. I don't doubt that at all. Jamari from Phoenix. What's going on? Dustin, 40 here in Orlando. Really? It's... Damn, I'm just an hour away from you. It ain't 40 here. At least it doesn't feel like it. I'm in the garage. I think it's like 60, 65 still. Dragon, definitely not like that, Dustin. Not my style. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean y'all hang out. Y'all do a video, whatever. Send it to me. I'll put it up. Common Sense. What's going on, man? Checking in from Chi-Town. Uh-oh. What's going on? DCT Phantom. Saw a YouTuber commenting on your Lyft issue. Anything new with that? Nope. Still deactivated, guys. Like I said, but it's no big deal. 5% of my rides is just like, whatever. They want to be douchebags. I'll just not care. As long as Uber leaves me alone and lets me do my thing, I'll be all right. Did I Uber today? No. I went to do a little bit last-minute shopping. Had to get my son a hamster. The other one had died. Of course, this one doesn't look like it, so I'm pretty sure he's going to know the difference. But, you know, I'll be like, oh, he changed colors for the winter. Driver Loader Pro will be there for a week. It's a 20-hour drive, so I won't even be there by New Year's Day. Probably be there the 2nd. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yeah, we'll see what's going on then. Like I said, I know the wife's going to have some family in town, so I'll see what's going on. What's going on, David? Sorry, guys. Here in Cali and loving the weather here. I hear that, David. Go Blue. Uber Taxi will begin next week here in Orlando, so the mirror drivers will be pulling out X rides. Uh-oh. Let's bury Lyft and be done with it. Pretty much. Driver that says, I'm staying busy right now, but I'm in the South. Uh-oh. That's nice. Want a good laugh, Dustin? I made my fiance's wrap her own present tonight. That is funny. Robert O. from New York City is moving to Tampa Bay. Will be an Uber driver, and Uber wants you to train him. Oh, God, that kid. Mohammed, Dustin, you need to check out flipping cars from auctions. Way more money and less effort than rideshare. Yeah, that's possibly true, but that's not my thing, and that's not how I feel. You know what I mean? Uberman, are also known as auto auction rebuilds. That's what he does. That's what he likes. And I know it makes a lot more money. Hell, he's gotten double subs since he started doing it in a short period of time, but it's just not my thing. And let's face it, I'm a leader, not a follower. That's why I'm going to do real estate. Soon you guys are going to see some real estate stuff up here. New houses and shit like that. So, yeah. That's going to be my thing. Because then I'll make even more money than flipping those cars. Justin Dollar. With all the false reports, us drivers should get together and start a new rideshare service called Tryp. Oh, I couldn't resist. Scott Walsh. What is the deciding factor whether or not Tryp is a scam? Well, so far we got 35 people saying it is a scam and one person saying it's not. Rideshare Revolution, I've left all his Tryp comments in review. Oh, that's funny. Tryp has a buy problem, getting people to pay up front for very few trips. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. It doesn't make any sense at all on how you're going to get people to pay for something that doesn't exist yet. So you'd have to wait till this thing started going live. That's why I forgot who said that. Excuse me. But whoever said that, if it's so good and such going to be a great service, they should give the first month or even 2 or 3 months free to drivers to start getting people to want to join it, to go on. And then if they like it, then they can start paying. That would make more logical sense than trying to just get drivers to pay for everything. Because that's what it kind of seems like. Since they don't have advertising going on, it seems like they're going to go ahead and try to get all the drivers to sign up, use their money, turn it around, flip it to start advertising. That's the only thing I can think of. What percentage are Uber drivers on over there, Dustin? I don't know. A lot of people are Uber and Lyft. Everyone, it's always good to have backups, guys. Whether you do Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart, all that crap, it's always good to have backups. So I always tell everybody, even though I'm not with Lyft anymore, still sign up with Uber and Lyft if you don't have it. Where did you get the Uber bag? The Uber bag back here? Uber actually mailed me that when Uber Eats became available in my market. But supposedly you can go down to the Uber hubs and they'll give them to you. Jay says, when does Tryp launch? I have no freaking clue, man. Supposedly, again, in January. It was supposed to launch, I think, this Monday it was supposed to launch. It was supposed to launch November 1st. I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's what I don't understand. How are they going to get drivers to start paying money when you don't even have a really set launch date? And that's what drives me insane. And people are still trying to get me, come on, you can just get on my team, start signing people up now. Get prepared, otherwise you're going to go down all these tiers. It's like, if it's really real, it won't matter where I am. I'll get people to sign up when it's legit and I think it's good for drivers. If I don't think it's good for drivers, I'm not trying to scam people out of money and then lose my reputation and end up looking like a douchebag. Oh, hell no. If I'm going to look like a douchebag, I'll do that all on my own. I don't need to screw everybody else over. Fernando says, hello, man. Why do you love so much taxi jobs? Oh, they're not taxi jobs. They're side gigs, man. I like money. I like making money. I like other people, helping other people make money. So why not, right? David says, Tryp is a pyramid scam. I hear that, man. Let's get them thumbs up if you think it's a scam, guys. Thumbs up means scam. Thumbs down means I'm wrong. They don't have that bag at the hub. Well, this is an old bag. This bag is like almost 3 years old. It still works. I take it out when I go get my food. Like if I'm going to pick up some Outback or something like that for my wife, I'll use it. Scott says, Dustin, if you pay to sign up, I want to be under you. Well, I appreciate that, but like I said, I'm not doing jack until things are real. There you go. Launching with no app. What a joke. That's right, Jamie. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. Does anybody have Uber Beacon in Los Angeles? Be careful with that Uber Beacon. I guess a lot of places people got in trouble and stuff because the simple fact it had blue, which make it look like a police vehicle, you know what I mean? Or an emergency vehicle, and I guess that, that's not allowed. Uber Hub is 6 hours from you. Yeah, see, that would suck. You should be able to message them in the app, though, and have them mail one to you. So, hey, I don't have a bag. I need you to mail it to me. Supposedly, they'll take the $10 out of your next pay. James Robert is the CEO of Tryp. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hold on. Someone said something about, where'd it go? Scott says, Tryp is supposed to have launched in Cali today. I thought it was supposed to launch in Cali on Monday. And it never did. Santiago, Smakovich on that. On that up all over. Tryp needs the Smakovich. See, that's what a lot of people are saying. That is what a lot of people are saying. And right now it's 36-1. The vote says Tryp's a scam. At this moment, it sounds too good to be true. There's nothing out there for drivers' incentive to actually drive or make money because there's no apps. Uber Nights. Here in UK, drivers are on a 20 and 25%. We could start a new app that just charges 10%. You could. You really could. And right now, we're not on 20, 25% anymore like it's supposed to be. Now, it screws it all up with upfront pricing, so people don't really know what the hell we're really getting. But I try not to worry about it, because to me, this is just a side gig. I always recommend these things be side gigs to people, because you just never, ever know. You could be deactivated at any time, just like me. What's going on, Timothy? Does one get dates doing Uber? You possibly could, but that's still highly unrecommended as well. What do they say? Don't eat where you shit? Yeah, don't do that. Hey, what's going on, Seachel? Hello, everyone, and how are you doing, Dustin? And reply for Lyft? Lyft never replied, so I'm still deactivated with them, so screw them. That's basically what that comes down to. But I still have Uber. Everything's good with the world. Abar says, hey, can you please say, what is Tryp in as short as I just joined you? A lot of people are saying Tryp is a scam. That is basically in another. Timothy said, have another beer. No, I'm not drinking beer, man. I only drink like on the Eagles games. Like, it's very rare when I ever drink. That's why I was so pissed when I got deactivated for being drunk. Yes, life goes on, Dustin. That's right. And I still have Uber and other things. I'm working on the real estate. So Lyft is kind of irrelevant to me. I'm leaking their Facebook videos, Tryp. Yep, don't shit where you eat. That's right. James said he started his own company trying to get Sean to sign up. Now that is funny. Let's see what he says. Andrew, I think Lyft should look into it more and not just deactivate you. I did too, man. I did too. And that's why I was a little pissed at the time. But I'm like, that's how they want to do? Then screw them. I bought a very cheap blue light to put on my car, attract people at the airport. 4 lanes, #1 for companies. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Not the blue light. Oh, Timothy. Oh, touche, man. That's messed up. I'd have to drink to be an Eagles fan. Boo! Negative Ghost Rider. See that? Champs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Chris Brothers, Tampa driver. Definitely a scam. See, I still only have 36 thumbs up, guys. Only 36 still. What the hell's going on with that? I don't think many of you are thinking it's a scam. I don't think you're thinking it. My car insurance canceled me for doing rideshare. Yes, a lot of them will if you don't tell them ahead of time. Or they'll want you to get a rideshare endorsement on there. Bernie Madoff might be helping Tryp. That's a good question, Jay. Do you think Uber and Lyft drivers should require drivers to be CPR AED certified? No, honestly not, because it's not really our job to touch people, you know what I'm saying? Timothy Turner, so is Tryp a reality or not? As of right now, to me, it is no. Negative Ghost Rider. Dun, dun, dun. No. All I know is they just started launching codes out for people to start signing up and paying that money with no driver app and no rider app, no advertising. A website that was just put up last week. So, yeah. And like I said, if anybody hasn't read Harry Campbell's thing, I mean, he did a really thorough thing into it because, like I said, until it's live, I don't really put anything in there. I don't try to pay attention to it until it actually comes out, which a lot of people were saying. Was that? Oh, good night, Rideshare Professor. Merry Christmas to you too, man. Flipping houses makes more than flipping cars. Hell yeah, it does. Oh, hell yeah, it does. Except I think flipping car content does a lot better than houses. But we'll see. Because when I start putting content up here for that, hopefully that'll be pretty good. Signing up passengers too, giving them $25 free rides. Yeah, it's just a little crazy, guys. And yeah, no riders right there. Just no riders. Why am I going to pay for something I don't have rides if I'm not going to be making any money? The article on Harry Campbell's website was terrible. Rideshare Dan, why you say that, man? I know he did a lot more research than I did. I just know I'm going off of the 20,000 different people telling me things. All these people that keep trying to pitch me Tryp, and the more they try, and I'm just like, it doesn't sound too good. All right, what's your take on it, Rideshare Dan? Let's hear something, man. Like I said, I'm open. I'm open-minded to everything. I hope it does pop out and it succeeds and it's real and everything else, and it's good for drivers and everyone loves it. But until it's out there, it's just hard to believe it. I've spoken with the CMO. All right, well, how'd that go? Was that good? I mean, did you ask really tough questions? Did you answer like who they insured with? You know what I'm saying? Like, let us know what's going on, man. Andrew, Dustin, do you think it's okay to order Uber and Lyft signs or tip signs off Amazon? Yes, you can. Yes, you can order them off Amazon, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See my tip sign right there. Bam, tips. 5-star, or I got my tip box right here. We all know the tip box. Bam. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We are allowed to do that. And you should try to get that extra money. Here we go. Yuri says, if Tryp is real, people need to be disciplined. It's different situation when you pay monthly. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, you're paying for these services. If it is true. Scott says, Uber Lyft drivers act like driving a taxi is a hard thing, a job of last resort. Some people like doing this. They like doing these things, man. I've done more research than him. All right, well, enlighten me, please. Rideshare Dan, it was good. I asked a lot of questions that concerned me. They were all answered satisfactory. All right. So they say what they're going to start doing. Okay, if you've talked to them, everything, please tell me. When is this actually supposed to go live then, guys? I need to know when it's going to go live. I've been told 4 different times, different things by so many different people. It's just mind-boggling, and it just pisses me off. And it makes me not want to talk about it anymore. And the whole fact that people keep still bugging me about it is why I had to finally break down and make a video and ask everybody what their opinion is and give my opinion, because everyone just keeps asking. So now I'm on the record saying, to me right now, it's not real because it doesn't exist, and I cannot recommend drivers signing up, spending money when there's no app or anything out there. What's going on, Dave, the Uber slave? What's going on, bro? I'll do a video on Tryp and what the CEO and CMO are trying to accomplish along with the rest of the Tryp executives. And Dave, I remember I saw you guys were actually there. How many of those people actually were rideshare drivers as opposed to just being marketing people? You hear me, Dave? When you went there, how many people were just marketing and didn't have jack crap knowledge on rideshare itself? Never took a trip, and they're like, this is going to be so much better than Uber and Lyft. None of them were rideshare drivers? 0. But this is supposed to be so good for rideshare drivers when none of these people even know what it means to be a rideshare driver. That is, wow. Wow. That's like say, hey man, let me make a rocket ship. I've never done any of that, but trust me, it'll work. Oh man. Scott says, oh, let's see, what did you say, Scott? No. Oh, this thing pops up too quick. Scott, I must like it. It pays the bills and jobs these days are scarce. The taxi business has always been good to me, probably because I've always had my own customers. Hey, that's the best way to do it. Private clientele is the way to go. Dave said they knew a lot about Uber and Lyft, which was surprising. I don't know, man. It's all out there. You can watch any channel. Everyone tells you about Uber and Lyft. I know, right? 42 up, 1 down. So 42 people still think it's a scam. 1 person doesn't. Gabrielle, they think we are dumb. Smack a bitch to all of them. Timothy, the more rideshare companies come out of rates are going to fall. That's true. I am calling Dave the Uber slave out. Needs to meet me at Taco Bell. Uh-oh. Dave wants to meet you at Taco Bell, bro. Get some tacos. Rideshare boom. The track is blocked and cars are on fire. Red flags. Rideshare Dan, I'm a rideshare driver. Been one for 3 years. The minimal risk here to get in to me is worth it to me. Even right now, Dan, with no apps out there or nothing else, you want to spend $200 right now with no guarantee of when this app's actually going to ride out. And when it does come out, you won't even be 100% sure that you can actually get trips. I mean, is that really what you're telling me? I mean, I'm being honest. I want to know. What's going on, Namli? I might sign up once they have a demand and promotions, half off or something like that. See, I can agree. I can agree with all that. That's what I'm saying. If this actually becomes real and everything, then it wouldn't be too bad to maybe try it out. I'll throw $200 at it for a month to see what's going on. If it's live and it's been advertised and I hear other people talking about it. Other than that, I don't want to just waste $200. I might just go out there and burn it. I mean, Rideshare Dan, before it launches in areas, the CMO said that they will be doing traditional advertising in those markets. Traditional, does that mean I'm going to hear it on the news? You know what I'm saying? Like Uber and Lyft? Or just see it on the TV? Hear it on the radio? Stuff like that? Yellow Rose, just walked into the convo. Sounds like some BS. If you have to pay to get work out, it's a scam. Hello, FCC and FTC talks about the same thing all the time, paying for work. They say no, then it's a scam. Oh. Number one driver. I like how you did that. What's going on, man? Andrew says, smack. Uber Nights. Dustin, do you know any other drivers out there that are employed by Uber and not self-employed? Uber have just lost a court case over here in the UK that says we are now employees and not self-employed. Yeah, supposedly they're doing something like that in New York City. They're going to do a minimum wage and all that crap. So we're going to see how that goes. Dave says it's only $147 a year to be an influencer, and you better sign with me if you do it, Dustin. I don't, look at you. If I'm going to sign up, I'm going to be on the top of this damn pyramid. Let me tell you what. If I'm going to take all the flack and take all the heat for it, I better be getting paid for it. But that's why, again, until it's all real and live, I can't recommend people throwing money at it because I don't want anybody getting scammed, and I'd be damned if I'm going to be a part of any kind of scam and ruin what little bit of reputation I might have. It's just not worth it to me. Dave says, you have to sign with somebody, and I met with the CEO, so that's the top. Well, I'd sign with him then. I'd be right next to him then, wouldn't I? Christian says, Dustin is doing better than Tryp. I know, right? Everyone send me $200. Send me $200 a month. I'll guarantee you get rides, guys. But yeah, Dave, I'm looking forward to that video, bro. I need to see that video and what happened and went out. Because I know you went there. I know you don't, deal with bullshit and stuff either. Riders on Tryp will also be able to gift their codes to other riders for free and make money for each ride they take. I mean, like I said, the system itself, don't get me wrong, it sounds pretty good. A lot of people, like the referral system. I mean, if I got paid 40% or 40 cents of all the people I referred, I'd have a lot of money right now. So, it does sound really good, but the fact that you have to pay to even use their service, that's what a lot of people don't like. And since the same fact of there's not even nothing out there right now. There's no app for anybody. There's no nothing. As far as I know, they haven't really even been approved to drive anywhere else. So I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Christian said, Dustin almost have 13K subs and Tryp 0 passengers. I'm already winning. That's funny. That deserves a thumbs up right there. That's awesome. That is awesome. Why is the chatting is covering your face? Huh? I don't know. Nominee, once they have a demand with not enough supply, they are going to have to lower the cost. Yep, exactly. Scott, Dave the Uber slave, did he look like that guy on the website? Dave says, I'll do a Q&A as soon as you log off. All right, that sounds good, man. Andrew, Dustin, am I the only allowed to drive in Orlando where I live or anywhere else in Florida? Everywhere in Florida, bro. We are in Florida. We can drive the entire state. And Yellow Rose, oh, that's a pyramid since you just said that. Exactly. Yeah, Robert McNulty totally looked like him. Kevin said, oh, where'd he go? Kevin. I'll admit to one of those reported you to Lyft. Oh, Kevin, I figured less drivers equals more money for me. Rideshare Dan, how do you think rideshare companies attract riders? They sent out ground troops. I understand that. That's riders. But right now they're just trying to get a bunch of drivers to pay. But even all these other companies, they didn't make you pay to sign up with them and not have anything to guarantee you right now. Pretty much you're signing up paying money for a promise. You know what I mean? I can give a promise note to anybody. Dustin, you pay to drive for Uber? No, I don't. I have gas in my van. I'm going to have gas in my van anyways. And then I go out there. As soon as I get one ride, I'm making my money. But, I mean, I guess you do pay in time if you want to get, like, technical. I give them my time to make money. But it's still mine. Looking forward to it, Dave. Wanted to know more info on it. Sounds kind of scammy to me. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are saying the same thing. And as soon as people see this and they see the little pyramid thing that they have, everybody says the same thing. Did Uber make their app available before launch? I don't remember. I think so. They had it in a test market because they had to test it out to make sure it was going to work. Chat runs on the left unless you turn it off. Timothy, good night, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Rideshare Dan, if you make $200 a week on Uber, you pay Uber about $50 a week. I mean, yeah, but that sounds about, logistically, that sounds feasible. But I made my money to begin with. With Tryp, I'm giving them money first in hopes to make money. Uber made money because I made money. So that's totally different. Santiago Ghost Rider. Ron Fraser, I just did my 5,001 trip today. It took me 1 year driving full-time. I maintained a 4.94 star rating. That's awesome, bro. That is good, man. Good job for you. Ryan said, which Uber YouTube page has the most subscribers that you know of? Actual YouTuber, it's between the Rideshare guy and the Rideshare professor. Last I knew, I think they both were like 30K something. This week, Uber is dead. Rest in peace, Uber, while I sleep for the next year. Christian. Scott, Tryp is vaporware. Oh, the things you guys say, man. James, can you see Maestro? Which Tryp, like I said, Dustin, you don't need Maestro anymore. Well, actually, my show would be easier to use. For you to use, LOL, you only have Uber, so easier to use. Even when I was doing both, I have iPhone, so I couldn't use Maestro. It wasn't for iPhone. And it's so easy to switch between trips. I would never pay a service for an app to have to switch through the apps for me. That's just, to me, a waste of money. Scott says, they want to be shareware, SaaS. I'll wait for free rare. Scott says, I think Uber should give us this option to pay per month. Hey, if they weren't going to take any money out as well, it might be pretty good. Driver Related Pro, I think Harry Campbell has 35K. Yeah, I think he has a lot up there. The $50 we pay to Uber is deductible on your Schedule C. That is very true as well. That is very true. Dustin loved Lyft until he got deactivated. Well, I didn't love them, but, they were cool in my book. Now, they're just, and I just leave them alone. Andrew, Merry Christmas, Dustin, and your family. I thank you. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you guys as well. Merry Christmas to all. Gabrielle, you and the Rideshare professor were my inspiration to get into this business. Oh, I appreciate that, Gabrielle. I hope it's helpful to you. Rideshare, so with the $200 you pay Tryp, that would be a tax write-off. That's correct. But I just don't think you're seeing it our way in a way there, Rideshare Dan. That $200 would be a write-off, but that still guarantees me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least with Uber, that means I made that money before they got paid. Like I said, I'm still waiting to see it go live and everything else before I condemn it as a scam or anything else. So, I'm hoping it's good. I mean, hell, Uber does need some kind of competition. Maybe they'll give us some more money or something, you know what I'm saying? All right, Dragon, you have a good night too, man. Ryan is Driving has 780K subs. Yes, but he is not an actual Uber YouTuber. He is just, he made a couple videos. He doesn't, like, give advice or anything else. He just videos his rides. And some of them were good enough to get him tons of views. And hey, I mean, I don't knock that guy's game. He's still awesome. I still watch his shit, so it's still good. David Cahoon, that $200 is a tax rip-off from Tryp. Rideshare Dan, I see it as a business opportunity. Before they launched in New Orleans, I signed up as a driver influencer. $400 total. No more costs until they open up in this market. Well, that's good, man. And like I said, I'm hoping it does work out. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be nice to see something different and something disrupt the system and make, you know, more improvements or something like that. Treat drivers better. Scott says, I give Tryp a 10% chance. But yeah, it has to realize too, so many other companies have tried to come into the light and pay drivers more and do everything else, and they didn't make drivers pay, and they still failed. So it's just a high fail probability rate right now because Uber pretty much has the whole system by the nuts. Right, Dan, like, I hope you realize you don't have to keep paying $190 a month while you wait. I mean, I would really hope not. I mean, honestly, because then I'd really be pissed off, and I'd have to condemn it as scam then. So that's good that you'd only paid that $400 and now you're just sitting back waiting for it to actually go live. But this could technically could be a year or, you know, 6 months to a year or longer. Hopefully it's less, like I said. Supposedly it's supposed to be going live again sometime in January. So we will all see. Scott says, see you later. I got real work to do now. My real company. Profitable for 6 years. I hear that. Texas. Dustin, you got the best content. Rideshare Professor loves your channel. I appreciate that, Texas. Dave says, I don't talk bad about places that I don't live. I try not to as well, Dave. Remember Go Jane Woman Rider app? Rest in peace. Greg says, I hear Tesla will come out next year with their rideshare company so they can compete for autonomous vehicles. Yeah, that's true. But that's a whole nother gig right there. Rideshare Dan, but I'm also building my organization up with and talking to other drivers where they will be launching. I mean, that's true, but it's just so hard. It's hard to sell someone air. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone needs it. It's very helpful. You're going to breathe. You need it or you're going to die. But you can't talk someone into buying it. No one is talking about Boober. Same thing as Uber, except the ride concept comes with a stripper. See Jane go. Scott says, also, Tryp has been launching next week since October. James says Tryp is fake news. Rideshare Dan, not selling air, selling opportunity. I mean, like I said, hopefully it's an opportunity. But what happens if something bad happens, it never comes out, or they sell out? What if the company sells out to something else? You know what I mean? And they never come to be. Are you going to get that $400 back? I mean, I don't know if you do or not. I'm asking. I hope you get that $400 back. I had a chance to meet Elon Musk and missed it. I won't go into the sad details. I heart Cryptoverse. Autonomous cars will be full of trash, half-eaten foods, and bodily fluids. Yes, they will. Dave says, Q&A come on Tryp coming in next on my channel. All right. How long have I been on here? Oh, crap. Almost an hour. All right. Let's go ahead and let's all jump on Dave, the Uber Slaves channel and see what's going on. Another great channel. Great editing. I got to get better at editing like him. But all right, guys. So, again, one last time. Thumbs up. You think it's a scam. Thumbs down. You think I'm wrong. Or undecided. Tryp can always pivot to selling airline tickets. can't get that 200 back, they will convert that into Bitcoin. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, I lost some money on Bitcoin, but thankfully I didn't put much in there. Tryp is BBC. If Tryp flops, I'm out $400. New business involve risk. I mean, that is true, Rideshare Dan. That is true, man. Go Blue. Can we drive in the Keys? I think so. I never tried, but I think so. It's still Florida. Chris O'Neill. Why can't the Uber app work? Uber app. It's just like It's just like all the apps, man. They just glitch. Scott says, and Tryp says they will give you a Tesla. Texas Tornado. Autonomous cars equal no Smakovich. So cars trashed out. Francisco, hello. I want to remain. I think he meant remind you what happened with Juno. Yep, some year it said Juno was come to Los Angeles, so you can make further investigation about Juno when. No, why? Didn't show. It all signed to. Yep, I think it's sold out. But, I don't blame them. But they sold out, and I think gave a lot of people a lot of information. So, I don't know. Ryan says, do you honestly think Uber will be around in 10 years? Something will be. If it's not Uber, it will be something. But as of right now, yes. Yes, I do. Uber Nights. Uber is worth $5.9 billion. They could afford to write off fares. Here in the UK, Uber has offered health workers ×2, £10 off rides, Christmas Eve. Oh, wow. If you're still alive, chat. But all right, guys. Do Uber drivers from Central Florida ever get together for lunch and chat? Oh, they might. I haven't done it yet. I've been busy, but they might, and I might start doing something like that. But all right, guys, thank you all for watching. I'm glad to get everyone's opinion on here. Like I said, thumbs up if you don't think this is good, think it's a scam. Thumbs down if you think I'm wrong. You still want to give it a chance. There you go. I mean, hey, it's just honest feedback. The best way to do it right here. But all right, guys, as always, check the description below for extra helpful information and real tips. Keep doing your thing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't take crap from anybody. Don't fall for scams. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, odds are it's a duck. But all right, guys, get your money. I'm going to be back live before Christmas, so I don't want to just tell it. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great Thursday night, Friday night. Best of luck. Just the tip. Everyone check out Dave the Uber Slaves channel. He'll be going live. He's going to answer some Q&A on there. And, yeah, guys, just have a great night. Get that money. Don't take crap from anybody. And as always, Uber on. All right, guys. Peace out.